Hello everyone, in this video I am going to discuss about planets in the 8th house. Let's start with Sun. If suppose you are Cancer ascendant, if your Sun is placed in Aquarius, that is 8th house, then it will create problems related to job in terms of income. Like you will get less income and you can't able to save the money because second house is the saving money. So second lord goes to 8th house, that is second lord is Sun again. So you will get problems related to job, problems related to money matters, saving account matter through the job. Like you won't good salary job, so that you can't save the money. And also there will be some problems related to inheritance also. But if your Venus and Mars is well placed, I'm talking about Cancer ascendant, then this problem will nullify up to some extent. This is negative thing about when Sun is placed in the 8th house. Let's discuss about positive example. Let's you if you are Leo ascendant, if your Sun is placed in 8th house, then it will give positive results only. This person will get good career, good development in his life in an unexpected way also sometimes, because 8th house is unexpected house. When Sun is placed in 8th house in a friendly sign or own sign, the person will enjoy sudden kind of growth in his life. But not all cases. If suppose let's say Leo ascendant and Sun is placed in 8th house, but Saturn is aspecting the Sun, or any malefic aspecting the Sun, or else Ketu is combined with Sun, then it's not good placement, it is not good. Then it will cancel the positivity of the Sun in the 8th house. This is about Sun. When Moon is, sorry, not Moon, Saturn also will create a problems like Sun, because Saturn and Sun both are Karaka for job. So Sun is actually status in the career. Saturn is the duty in the career, like kind of work, what kind of work you will get in your job environment. The relationship between colleagues and you, that is Saturn represents. So when Saturn is placed in the 8th house, let's say you are Aries ascendant and your Saturn is in the 8th house, then you should be very careful, especially when Saturn Mahadasha comes. This placement may create problems in the job. But if suppose any natural benefic aspecting the Saturn, let's say you are Aries ascendant, Saturn in the 8th house, but Jupiter is sitting in the 2nd house, then Jupiter is blessing Saturn, so the problems will decrease. Okay, so let's say if suppose Saturn is well placed in 8th house, let's say Libra ascendant, and Saturn is placed in the 8th house, then it's a positive thing. And Saturn in the 8th house, which will give good longevity, even for the negative example I gave, that is Aries ascendant, Saturn in the 8th house, because generally Saturn as a natural malefic lord feel comfortable in the malefic house, that is 8th house. Saturn is Karaka for longevity and 8th house is longevity. So this position will give good longevity for the native. That is what most of the time, like 80% times it will give, 20% times it won't, because of ascendant, the sign, and the Saturn position in Navamsa, etc. things does matters. And if you are if Mars is placed in 8th house, the person would be secretive. The person will be interested towards something like very mysterious things, very secretive things, occult, and the person like to enjoy different culture locations, because 8th house is 12th from the 9th house. So it means that other than your religion, other than your culture. So, and Mars in the 8th house is good for soldiers, not soldiers, I would say CAD officer, because Mars in 8th house, these people actually love to investigate, because these people can get other secrets very easily. I have one police officer friend, and he is, I think, Aries ascendant. Yeah, Aries ascendant. Mars is in 8th house. He is very intelligent in terms of finding out the secrets, because police department need to investigate the cases. We need to investigate this because thieves actually they hide things. So that is 8th house and Mars energies. So hope you understood. So but sometimes it create problems also, because let's say if you are Scorpio ascendant, then Mars in the 8th house is a good thing. Like you will enjoy other cultures, other religion, but it may create some health problems also, which is related to, which is kind of unusual health problem, because Mars becomes your first house of body. So you should be careful in this case. Let's say moon I discussed moon. Let's say if your moon is placed in the 8th house, then what happens? Moon is the mind. So as like Mars, little bit like Mars also, because moon actually is a mind. It tends to get interest towards something mysterious things, but the intensity level actually not as much like Mars, because Mars have more intensity. The degree level of intensity is more when compared with moon, in terms of finding out secret things or mysterious things. Okay, but moon in 8th house, generally these people, it depends upon the placement. If it is well placed, then it won't create any problems. The problem is the person easily goes to depression because of overthinking. Moon and Mercury doesn't feel comfortable in 8th house, because both are planets of mind. Moon is imagination, Mercury is thought process. So when moon in the 8th house, let's say if you are Virgo ascendant, moon in the 8th house is good. It's a good placement. Why? Because it's 11th house lord, and it is placed in another malefic house. 11th house is not malefic, but in this case actually I observed these people actually, Virgo ascendant, moon in the 8th house. I know some people, they are very clever in terms of earning money. Okay, and if suppose if you are Cancer ascendant, moon in the 8th house, this placement also good, but this combination, what happened, the person will always thinks about or imagine about something very mysterious things. 70% times it will be it gives positivity, but some 30% negativity. My suggestion to these people actually is they should careful about their longevity in the sense, sorry, not longevity, health related, mental health related things, because of overthinking they get any mind related problems such as headache, because if you think too much, then what happens, you will get head pain. So any mind related problems like headache, migraine, something problems are there, right? So those things they need to be careful. So moon in 8th house actually having positivity and negativity, it depends upon the placement. But positive thing about moon in 8th house, it will the person will learn very secretive things, and then he will sell those things and make money. As like I told you, Virgo ascendant, if I seen Virgo ascendant, one guy, he's very clever in terms of making money. And if suppose Mercury in the 8th house, it's almost like a moon, but the difference is actually Mercury is the planet of business. So a businessman doesn't feel comfortable to investigate on something as like a Polish person. So Mercury in the 8th house, I think it's not that good position, but it varies from one chart to another chart. Let's say it not only varies from one chart to another chart. Very important thing I want to tell you, Mercury actually it will give the result based on not only the placement, it will give the result when it combines with another planets also. Like for example, if Mercury combines with a sun, it will try to behave like a sun actually. This statement was there in Brihat Parasara Hora Sastra. So it will mold the nature of Mercury into other planets which combines or aspect on Mercury. So let's say I will give you the perfect example. Gemini ascendant, if Mercury placed in 8th house, that is Capricorn, Mercury is alone, then it is a good thing. This person will think very deeply whenever he takes any decision. Let's say he is a businessman, then he will test everything about his decisions, plannings, schedule, everything. Without testing, he won't implement, because 8th house is the house of doubt. The people get doubts. Like moon actually in the 8th house, what it will give? It will give unwanted doubts. That is the negative thing about moon in the 8th house. So that doubt, unwanted doubts. But Mercury in the 8th house, this example, Gemini ascendant Mercury in the 8th house, this businessman will get doubts, so that he will test the products, test the planning, test his thoughts, then only he will implement. So that is a positive thing. But if same example, that is Gemini ascendant Mercury in the 8th house, if in case Ketu is combined with Mercury, then it's not good placement, totally different scenario. Just only the another planet is combined, then totally different. This is not good place, this is not good combination. Then this will give some problems to the native, I would say. So that like that Mercury behaves. If Jupiter is in the 8th house, then it is again varies from one chart to another chart. It's not like Mercury. This scenario is completely different. Jupiter in 8th house, it try to learn, because Jupiter is the knowledge planet. It will try to learn the knowledge which is hidden, because 8th house is kind of secretive knowledge. And it depends upon the one chart to another chart. Let's say if you are Taurus ascendant, Jupiter in the 8th house, which is not good position. If you are let's say if you are Capricorn ascendant and Jupiter in the 8th house, it's a good placement, because Jupiter becomes your 12th rod and placed in the 8th house, it will create Viparita Raj Yoga. So it's a good thing actually. Sorry, I'm recording with a micro, this earphones, and so like that. And Rahu Ketu actually, because these are the mystical planets, mysterious planets, and they try to learn secretive things. So especially Ketu in the 8th house, 80% cases it will give good results, because Ketu actually planet of mysterious things, and 8th house is also mysterious things. It try to give good results, but not in all cases. If you are Aries ascendant, if Ketu is placed in Scorpio, then it's not good placement. If you are Taurus ascendant, if your Rahu is placed in 8th house, it doesn't give good results in general way. Results in the sense, not only, I'm not talking about dasa, I'm talking not only dasa, it's about the how it will create strength or weakness to your chart. If you are if suppose Rahu is placed in, let's say if you are Leo ascendant, if Rahu is placed in 8th house, that is Pisces, it's not good placement. If suppose Ketu, I already discussed. That's it all about planets in 8th house. Thanks for watching.